You okay there, boss?
I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response.
Because you seem kind of off.
What's your problem?
I mean, more off than normal. You ever gonna stop going on about the old days?
Who do you think you're talking to?
I get it. Things were better.
What do you want?
And your time is past.
I'm just gonna pretend you're not here.
There she is, the Camp Shire horse,
Oh, don't start this nonsense.
who everybody hates
What are you trying to do here?
and dreams of killing.
I've heard enough out of you now.
I think someone saw some wolves not far away. You should watch yourself.
You need to take a look in the mirror.
You're wasting your time pining after John.
Not this again.
He only looks out for one person, and that's John Marston.
What's the point of this?
If you want to learn the hard way, that's up to you.
No point in bothering with you when you're like this.
You ain't mentioned the Blackwater money for 5 minutes. This is a new record.
Least I ain't some little boy playing lawman.
Only reason you're still here. I know that.
Why do you let yourself get so head up?
I'd pay all my share just to get rid of you. Don't smile, your face might crack.
Oh, here we go.
Nothing like an angry woman to brighten up the place.
What is with you?
Just what we were missing.
Look, it's easy enough to ignore you.
Big, tough Charles.
I'm not rising to this.
Well, ain't actually that tough.
What's the point of this?
He's just kind of boring.
It's no use trying to deal with you when you're like this.
I should have broken your neck long ago.
Come on, don't start this.
You revolting old bastard.
Why do you get like this?
Don't give me a reason.
I'm very good at ignoring people.
Look at you, Williamson. You're as lazy as a toad and twice as ugly.
Now don't you start.
Have you got molasses in your britches or something?
What did I do, huh?
I never known a feller so useless. Javier Escuela, great bounty hunter and revolutionary.
Oh, don't start.
Wish I could say you were still fighting for something, but I ain't so sure.
What's your problem?
Just keep telling yourself what you need to hear.
I don't have the energy for this.
My God, but you're annoying, Karen.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Just a goddamn mouthy trollop.
What's your problem with me?
And you've probably got the pox. Is that perfume you're wearing, or did a cat piss on some kerosene?
What are you doing, Arthur?
I'd light you a cigarette,
Leave me alone.
but I fear you'd go up like a skyrocket.
Stay away from me.
You kind of stuck up, little girl.
Don't, Arthur, come on.
Nose always in a buck.
What's your problem?
Think you're above everything.
I'm not even going to respond to this.
You little punk.
Oh, here we go.
All long words, superior looks,
What is wrong with you?
and running away like a scared cat.
Best to ignore you when you're like this.
That's a big gun for a little feller.
Just should it.
Make sure you don't slip and blow your pecker off.
What you got a problem with me?
Mind you, that would need to be one hell of a precision shot.
I'll just ignore you then.
Hey, look who it is, little Shawnee O'Screwloose.
Just should it.
Why don't you tell us another story about your old die?
What you got a problem with me?
We always love to hear them. What are you making? Another fine meal of rotten onions and spoiled meat?
Hey, what did I do?
I swear, it tastes better coming up than it does going down.
Why do you get like this?
If the Navy taught you to cook, they've got a lot to answer for. Wipe that snooty look off your face for 1 minute, will you?
I don't want to get into this, please.
You're a vagrant, not an accountant.
Come on, that's enough.
I swear, you must have calluses from patting your own back.
Just get away from me.
Reverend Swanson, savior of bad men, I don't reckon.
kicking a man when he's down?
At this point, I ain't sure who's saving who.
Do you have to be so cruel?
Don't matter much. You and me were both going to hell.
I'm not even gonna respond to this.
And how is it in Cloud Cuckoo Land?
I'm not in the mood, Arthur.
You goddamn nut.
Just stop it, will you?
Still, if I were you, I'd avoid reality too.
Go away.
You squirming little maggot.
Oh, God, here we go again.
We should have killed you a while back.
Please stop.
But fear not, we'll get you soon enough.
Get away from me.
Big old Dutch Vanderland.
Am I sensing ideas above your station again?
My mentor, Dutch Vanderland.
When are you going to remove that chip from your shoulder?
Look how I turned out.
Who do you think you are?
Don't say much for your teaching, does it? Look around. We've made it. Like you always said we would.
You're turning into a real son of a bitch.
20 years of robbing and still living in tents like vagrants.
What is your issue?
I'm sorry. I'm starting to sound like you.
I'm not wasting any more attention on you right now.
My lord, you're old.
Who do you think you're talking to?
And time has done you few favors.
When are you going to learn to shut up?
It's kind of depressing, if I'm honest.
Oh, I'm too busy for this nonsense.
Little Johnny Marston.
And you wonder why no one likes you.
That's it, Marston. Hate the log, not yourself.
You need to take a look in the mirror.
John Marston,
Did you think that up all by yourself?
the self-appointed hero.
Why you got such a chip on your shoulder?
Thinks he's above everything.
I ain't even listening to you now.
You're a fine example to these young girls, Abigail.
Leave it, Arthur. I ain't in the mood.
They look up to you. All your experience,
What are you trying to do?
learning
Arthur,
from the
cut that
best
or
in the
else.
business.
All right. I'm not playing this game.
It stinks of coward right around here.
What are you talking about now?
Drop the tough act. It's getting embarrassing.
What's really the problem, Arthur?
I don't think I've ever been less intimidated.
This is getting real tired now.
Well, if it ain't Sadie Adler,
Nobody thinks you're amusing, Arthur.
the annoying shrew.
Do you have a brain in that head of yours?
We should have left her where we found her.
This is getting real old now. Not in the mood.
Hey, Charles, say something interesting.
Don't start, Arthur.
Oh, no. You can't.
What's the point of this?
You've got almost nothing to say.
Look, you do what you want.
You gonna pass out in your own shit again?
Oh, give it a rest, Morgan.
You bring in no money and drink 10 times your share.
Why are you having a conniption fit?
You're like a goddamn tick, sucking us dry.
Oh, enough of you.
Somebody make this noise stop.
Well, ain't that charming?
You call that music?
Oh, do you think you're so perfect?
It's like torture.
Fine. Watch me ignore you.
Who left this idiot here?
Oh, give it a rest, Morgan.
This is why the ladies love you, Bill.
What are you talking about?
What are you trying to do, brush the dirt off?
What did I do, huh?
You might want to start with washing and try everything
This
once.
is your last chance.
My God, you're ridiculous.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Plain ridiculous.
What are you trying to prove?
I seen sheep with more fight in them. That sounds awful.
Here we go.
You actually think you can play, don't you?
¿Cuál es tu problema? Oh, not this
You
again.
should just throw that on the fire.
I don't have the energy for this.
Hard living will age a woman fast. Just look at Grimshaw.
Don't you start.
I know you've been through the mill.
What did I ever do to you?
But you're starting to look like you fell in the grinder.
I'll just ignore you then.
Ooh, little Miss Tilly.
What are you doing, Arthur?
So high and mighty.
Leave me alone.
And so annoying.
Will you go away?
You love to play the part of the Southern Belle, don't you?
Oh no, here we go.
Might work on the punters, but it don't on me.
Why are you acting like this?
Few drinks down and you're cussing like a sailor.
I don't have time for this nonsense.
Hey, you can swag around all you want, but you're still a kid.
Oh no, here we go.
It's easy to think you're tougher than you are with a gun in your hand.
What's your problem?
You got a lot to learn.
I'll just ignore you then.
You redheads are all the same.
Ah, not this again.
Big mouths, no brains,
Why you got a problem with me?
and run like shit when it gets hot.
I'll just ignore you then.
That's a hell of a shock of hair you got there, kid.
What are you talking about?
I'm surprised you go out in daylight.
Ain't you got nothing better to do?
At least you're easy to spot in a crowd.
You do what you want.
Hey, I got a request. Stop, for the love of God.
Just shut it.
It's driving me crazy.
Hey, you think this is funny?
And sounds terrible.
I'll just ignore you then.
So, what's for dinner? Dysentery again?
Hey, what did I do?
No chance of getting fat around here.
Is this meant to be funny?
At least it smells better coming out than it does going in.
Okay, I'm just gonna ignore you.
You revolt me.
Please don't be like this, Mr. Morgan.
You grasping, money-lending scum.
Leave me alone.
I should slit your throat.
Just get away from me.
You goddamn degenerate.
The last thing I need is you haranguing me.
You're repulsive.
Can you go easy on me just for once?
Even you know it.
Say what you want. I'm not listening.
Miss High and Mighty.
I'm in no mood, Arthur.
Above it all.
Just leave it out.
Just visiting us from her manor house.
Stay away from me.
I just heard that Adler woman wants to cut your dick off and feed it to her horse.
Here we go.
I told her it wouldn't make much of a meal.
Just leave me be, will you?
I wouldn't sleep too deep if I was you.
Just get away from me.
You really have a plan, Dutch? Or you just keep telling us you do?
I'm just impressed you're stringing entire sentences together.
I mean, a real plan. Not eating mangoes on a tropical island plan.
Who do you think you are?
Anytime you want to share it, I'm all ears.
I've had enough of this. You need to get your head right.
Nothing makes you happier than being miserable, does it?
Now you need to watch your mouth.
All you do these days is moan.
What's wrong with you?
If you don't liven up, buzzards will start feeding on you early.
How about I just ignore you?
I remember when you were Dutch's #1, Miss Grimshaw.
Oh, don't start this nonsense.
Now you're a number I can't even count up to.
Just what is your problem?
Look, if you can't take it, don't give it out.
Oh, I'm too busy for this nonsense.
Here he is, Father of the Year.
Did you think that up all by yourself?
Just go play with the kid. Teach him how to swim. Oh, wait, you can't.
What's your damn problem with me?
Tell him a story then. You're good at those.
I'm done with listening to your horse crap.
Abigail Roberts got so hoity-toity these days.
Oh, you're in one of those moods.
I remember when she wore so much paint you couldn't see her blush.
When are you gonna get over this?
Busiest girl on nickel night back in the day.
Say what you want, I don't care.
Look at you.
Oh, shut up.
Toughest flower in the bunch.
What's your problem with me?
But we both know underneath, you're yellow as hell.
You need to back off.
Look at you, all full of piss and vinegar.
Oh, here we go.
Pearson's cooking got a lot more sour since you arrived.
Who do you think you are?
Hey, take it out on Kieran, not me. You big, but you're dumb.
What are you doing, Arthur?
Real dumb, I mean. Here he is. Worst pimp in the history of the world.
Okay, let's hear it.
At least the girls don't feel threatened.
Why do you get like this?
You and Mary Beth? I know who I'd pick in a fight. Williamson on guard duty, God help us.
Now don't you start.
General Williamson, commander of the 9th Battalion of Petticoats.
What are you talking about?
The Army sure taught you how to be a lazy son of a bitch.
What's your problem?
Why don't you march off and do some goddamn work? Hey, look, the tough Mexican freedom fighter.
Not this again.
Who ran away
Who do you think you are?
when things got nasty.
I'm not even playing this game.
What is your problem?
Hey, there's no need for that.
Aside from the hooch, I mean.
Who do you think you are?
We see you have a problem with that.
I ain't even wasting my time on you.
You ain't quite as fine as you think, Miss Jackson.
Hey now, Arthur, come on.
You're stuck up
Will you leave me alone?
and annoying.
Stay away from me.
I know you're a sweet girl and I shouldn't wind you up.
Just leave it now.
What else is there to do around here? My lord, but you're dull.
Don't, Arthur, come on.
I'd rather talk to the trees.
What are you trying to do?
They've got bigger vocabularies. Are you an outlaw or a librarian? Put the goddamn book down.
Oh, that's a bit harsh, ain't it?
Only thing you need to learn, shoot the other fella before he shoots you.
When are you gonna act your age?
Head full of knowledge ain't no use when your head's full of lead.
All right, I'm ignoring you now.
You ain't so smart, kid.
Oh, no, here we go.
Not so smart at all.
What is wrong with you?
In fact,
Mess
kind
with me
of
before my
annoying.
morning coffee,
All right.
and I'll scratch your eye.
I'm ignoring you now.
Good to know.
There he is, the camp pig.
Hey, come on now.
No wonder we're always short of food.
Why are you being like this?
You eat it all.
Listen, I'm not rising to this.
You're a real paragon.
I'm just minding my own business here.
Of every vice known to man.
I am trying my best.
Makes me feel better about myself.
Just words floating away in the wind.
Have you seen the way Dutch looks at Mary Beth?
I'm not in the mood, Arthur.
Like a dog with a piece of steak.
Just stop it, will you?
Just give me a reason, boy,
Come on, please.
to slit your throat.
Why won't you leave me alone?
Maybe I don't need a reason.
This is too much.
You're a strange man, Trelawney.
Oh, this will be good.
Real strange.
Is this how you amuse yourself?
I met women with more balls. You're gone, Dutch.
Well, if you have all the answers, please lead us to the promised land.
So gone you can't even see it.
What's got into you?
Need to snap out of this. You know, you could try to help the situation, Susan.
After everything, you're gonna harass me? How dare you?
Instead of just keeping your head buried in the sand,
What are you trying to do here?
you might be able to get through to him.
I've heard enough out of you now.
I don't know if you're even taking any of this seriously. Don't take it out on me. Moping around the place like a lost dog.
What do you think you're doing?
You're gonna need to buck up your act here, John. You could stand up to Dutch, you know.
I ain't the problem here, Arthur.
It ain't like you're the golden boy no more.
Hi.
When are you gonna grow up?
Look, I'm sorry. Guess I'm just tired. All your talking behind people's backs ain't helping, Abigail.
Don't go at me like that. I'm on your side.
Just focus on what you need to do for the boy.
Why do you still have a problem with me?
and stay out of the rest.
I ain't rising to this.
You're a snake.
Now don't get yourself all worked up.
I'm watching you.
Why are you so threatened by me?
Ah, shut your mouth. All your swaggering and scowling around here ain't helping nothing.
You trying to push everyone away?
Don't give them more ammunition than they already have.
Just what is your problem?
Oh, just drop the tough act for 1 minute.
You think you're tough?
You back me up around here, for Christ's sakes.
I'm on your side. Shut up.
Instead of just keeping your head down.
What's the point of this?
I'm just telling you how it is.
Look, you do what you want.
You're just taking up space we don't have, Uncle.
Yeah. I heard it all before.
Why don't you just go?
Dang it, you ain't difficult.
Nobody would notice.
Oh, enough of you.
Stirring things, Abigail.
This situation here is far too complicated for your tiny mind.
Hey, watch your mouth!
It takes enough effort for you to simply not fall over.
Why are you messing with me?
Ah, just shut it. You're not the man I thought you were, Javier.
Oh, shut up.
I always thought you were smart,
¿Cuál es tu problema?
but you're as dumb as Bill is.
I'm gonna ignore you.
Look at the state of you.
Hey, there's no need for that.
Have some self-respect.
Who do you think you are?
It's sad to watch. Got quite the big mouth on you these days, Tilly.
You trying to have everyone hate you?
An opinion on everything.
Leave me alone.
Maybe try keeping it shut for a while.
Get away from me.
You need to start thinking for yourself,
You ain't even well, Arthur.
instead of expecting everyone else to fix your problems.
Why are you doing this?
I'm just trying to look out for you.
I don't have time for this nonsense.
You're a sad case, Pearson.
I'm doing my best here.
Man in denial,
Why are you doing this?
but too scared to admit it.
Listen, I'm not rising to this.
Just because you've cleaned up your act don't mean you're better than us now.
These insults, they aren't gonna help.
All you seem to do is look down on everyone.
Why are you doing this?
Wasn't that long ago all you did was fall down?
I am not even listening to you.
You must be really desperate for the money, Trelawney.
You think insulting me is going to mend things around here?
Sticking around through all this.
Why are you doing this?
But I always knew you were greedy.
I'm ignoring you now.